Yo, um, this is finally the little bit video I've been meaning to make about this world I've been playing on a lot. This was like the little starting home that I made. I imagine it as kind of like a little woodsman or like a fisherman type guy, a little bit of an all-around character that would live in this. He's got a little carrot field over here that looks really nice. He's got his firewood in the back. He's got his storage. Whatever. So, he's got his storage. He's got his all this stuff. He's got a nice little spot under this naturally generated tree, by the way. It looks quite nice. I enjoy it. You can just sit here and have a nice time. He's got a little creek running through from a place up there. And I built this. I don't really do anything with this. I just think it looks cool. Nice little cave area over here. So, we come back over here. Wait, I want that node actually. This, by the way, that joins that, I would use this to get up to the big city when I didn't have Elytra. You can really see it. There's a hole right there that I can just go through. So, now we can walk along the path to the big city. Oh, and there is a lot of villagers. We have this little river that I've livened up a bit. I have some bees. There's not actually any bees in there. They're all in there in an industrial farm. I have this really nice bridge that I made that I really enjoy. So if we go up the stairs, over here, I haven't really done anything with this area yet. It's going to be a pretty big farm area, I think, because it's a plains and that makes sense. I'm imagining a really big house that I've actually already built over here somewhere. These guys keep dying, pisses me off. Here's a nice little farmer's hut with a nice little well, a bit of wheat. I do have a texture pack on that makes the wheat different heights. I like it. So if we come back along this way, you can see the wall. Oh, and that up there. But for now, keep your eyes on the wall. That's after the little hut down there. The wall was the first thing I built. And as we come up to the wall, we have a little place for you to put your horse or your donkey or whatever animal before you go into the city. This is just a random wild donkey that I found that was nearby. I stuck him in there. The animals have a nice view, because of course they do, because I'm a goat. If we come into the city, here we are under the big arch. We have arrived into the city. What to look at first? I guess these guys. These were the first part of the city that I built because I really needed brick for the walls. So yeah. I have this little building right here that I sleep in. It's on my bed. None of the buildings have interiors, by the way, except for that one and this one. So we'll look at those. Originally, over this way, which by the way continues, I had a fletching villager right here, but he kept annoying me, so I killed him. And here, right here, is the little hole that I was talking about. Before I had Elytra, I would use this to come up and down, so I didn't have to go all the way around. Also, yes, the inside of the walls is hollow. So, let's come back over here. Back at this main plaza area, I have this nice fountain. I like the design a lot. That's all I'll say about that. Then this was the first kind of big house that I built in this area. I didn't really know what to do with the inside of it, so I made this kind of first floor area, a lot of storage. So there's a lot of stuff in here. It's getting full. I need to clear it out or make more storage, but I'm lazy and I will not be doing that. Then let's come across here. This is the library. Pretty little area. Got a book on the table. Got a second floor. There's not many books, I guess, yet, but I like it. Come in here and I have all the villagers, because of course I do. Well, not all of them, just the ones that matter. Really, Unbreaking and Mending are the two big ones, and then the rest are just kind of useless now that I've already maxed out all my tools. But if we walk out of here, we can walk over here and take a look at the second floor of this building. Listen, the interior is not very good. It's just an enchanting setup and a quick little brewing setup. I'm lazy. Don't get mad at me. Also, I have nothing up in the attic. Oh, Thinking Enderman stole that. Whatever. If we come back down here, we can go this way. If we take a look at this White House, I like it. This I'm really proud of. They've got like a little kind of garden area, and this tree, man, I really like this tree. I got inspired. I was watching a B00 video, and he built a similar tree, and I was like, whoa, that looks so good, mixing the acacia leaves with the pale oak leaves. So I decided to build a tree, and he's got all sorts of stuff growing: potatoes, netherwort, beetroot, carrot, pumpkin, melon, wheat. He's got another little well over here full of his stuff. I don't know, this area is just really nice to me. I really enjoy it. I think it looks quite good. And this little empty area is whatever. I'm going to put stuff there eventually. I don't have anything in mind right now. But there will be stuff there eventually. Now we take a look at the blacksmith. I like kind of open air blacksmith. Every time I build one, I make sure that it's a little bit open air because obviously it's going to get burnt down. Obviously it did keep burning down for some reason. I don't know how the fire all the way down here kept reaching the ceiling. It was pissing me off, so I just put some stone right there to stop that from happening. In the chimney here, I enjoy the look of this chimney. You can kind of just walk up it, which is kind of fun, and then you're on the roof. You're on the roof. So now that we've come back over here, and obviously you can come up this way through here. It's all connected. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. This is like a little vendor area. I wasn't sure like what they're selling, so they're selling everything. Just a whole bunch of stuff in here that they could be selling. Obviously, I don't really know what to put on either side of the library, so there's nothing right now. There may be stuff eventually, but for now there's nothing. Let's leave that. Let's come up to this little kind of square area. I have this little church kind of clock tower thing. I really wanted to make a clock tower, or not clock tower, bell tower, and obviously in a lot of medieval towns, bell towers came with churches, so I had to build a church. You come up here, you can kind of view the whole town. It's really nice. Obviously, I'm planning to put stuff there. There's nothing there right now. And let's come down here. So this is the first of these houses that I built right here. I appreciate it. I like it a lot. And I kind of just copy pasted the style of this this kind of roof thing with the block and then the wall and then a candle on top. I kind of did that for most of these to kind of stay consistent. And also I just really like the look of it. In between these two houses, I really like this. It's like they have their laundry out drying. There's like a laundry line, and they just have like, a bunch of pots and stuff for plants that they like. You come over here, we have another house. This one's up one block. There's nothing in it because I'm lazy. Come around here, another vendor. I also like this one. We got little flowers, all sorts of stuff, a loom. I just really like the look of this area right here. And then we have these two houses. They're kind of connected, which is why they have similar roofs. I really like the gradient on this one. I've used it in a few builds, but I really just like the look of it. Same with this one, actually. I really like the mud brick to mud to granite gradient we got going on. And then over here, this is a greenhouse. I remember talking to somebody about it, but I really like just the amount of green that's in this house. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. And I don't want it to be nighttime right now. I don't really have anything to say while it's nighttime. We're just going to sleep and then it'll be daytime. Hooray. So back to the greenhouse. I just really wanted to make a house that was super, super colorful, super green. And also, this was the first time I experimented with the new pale oak wood. And so it has this little shed basically attached to it. Nice little tree right here. If you go in, of course, no interior, but you can go in the shed. It's a functional shed. Hooray. And then over here, this is when I started to play with mangrove. I really like the mangrove stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Obviously, no interior. Okay, there's another Enderman was there. And then we have this path coming up here. I think I'm going to put houses along here. And then I don't know what I'm going to do over here. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of rough terrain, but whatever. And then we're back at this white house right here. I enjoy it. This is when I super, super started with the pale oak. It was just a bit over there, but this one was mainly, I wanted to really emphasize the pale oak. And I think it turned out well. once again, the nice little garden. I will take any opportunity I can to look at it. It looks so nice. Come over here, and we have this other little garden for other residents to enjoy. And again, I did the not acacia, azalea leaves with the pale oak leaves. They have a nice little bench here to just kind of sit and enjoy. I really love the smoke coming out of the chimney. It's a great touch. Just kind of a little garden, botanical garden area right here. I appreciate it. Next, we come over here, and I just planted this field, so it's still growing, but it will look better in the future when it's all grown. But yeah, okay. Actually, I kind of want to show that over here. I like this. I did this terraforming over here. I don't know why, but I really wanted, I saw like a video, I think, and it had some like white hills like this, and I really wanted to kind of do something like that. So I made this white hill area with lots of calcite and diorite. And then over here I transition into the more like pale moss kind of, dirt stuff that I have going on over here, and I really appreciate that. I really like the look of that. So now we come up to this. This part is probably one of my favorite parts of the city so far. We come up here, and again, you can enjoy the little views there. And we get a nice view of the town, because of course we do. It's a great time. And then, I won't spoil it. We have this nice little town here, and then look at this. Oh yeah, look at that line of sight. The line of sight is so good. Originally I had like that tree right there. It was much taller and it was blocking that front area, and I really didn't like that. So I deleted it. Now it looks kind of crappy, but whatever. It's just a shorter tree now. But the line of sight from this kind of Italian village to that nice like derelict church up there is really great. Let's just take a look at this little area now. It's great. I enjoy it. Nice little. I liked using the kind of reddish blocks for the roof with the kind of white stucco almost for the walls of all these buildings. Got a nice little pig pen up here for the residents. Another nice well. Lots of wells. I really like this design. I saw a YouTuber use it, and so now I just copy paste it everywhere. It's a great little thing to just stick in a town. Add some stuff. This house and that house are kind of similar in style to the ones that are down there with the whole wall thing up on the sides there. And this one actually has like a little view. Look, it's got a nice little view of the whole town. It looks great. I love it. I love the little view. Now if we come over here, we got another one of my favorite parts of this little area right here. I like to imagine that maybe this is like a restaurant or something, and this is like some outdoor seating. They've got a nice little fire pit. Again, beautiful view of the town. I really like verticality in builds. I think it adds a lot, just a lot of depth, makes everything look nicer. And then, of course, got this little build here. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's a restaurant. And then we make our way up to the church. I actually built and designed that today as I'm recording this, like a few hours ago, and I really enjoy it. Again, this tree, I'm so sorry, I neutered it. It was so tall and big and it looked so good, but it was blocking the line of sight, and I needed that line of sight. So here we have this nice little area up to this kind of ruined church area. We can come in here and we can see that some of the roof has fallen in on top of the pews. It's not really in the greatest state. It's actually in a pretty terrible state in reality. We have this nice, of course, another tower. An old church has got to have a tower, and of course the roof is rotted out, and the roof here is kind of falling apart. So we come down the tower, you can come over here, and I knew I wanted to have like another little room area over here, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I just kind of built a destroyed wall. Like maybe there was a structure here before attached to the church, but it's been like fully fallen apart, and it's just rubble now fully. And then of course we can come back over this way, take the same path that wraps around it, get a really good, nice view of the church. And obviously there's another path down here back into the little Italian town. I just really love the view of the church from this town. Oh, I can't stop talking about it. It's so good. I love it so much. Sorry I've been yapping so much about this, but this has been like my life for the past little bit, and I'm really proud of it. Now, again, I really love this kind of crumbling wall. I did it here and I did it over there. It's a great touch. There's so much depth. There's so much different ways that you can just kind of mix and match everything. It's a great touch. It's awesome. I love it. And I don't really have anything else. So that'll be it.